Everybody, welcome to Life Sunny Lee. And it's been an interesting week. Got quite a bit done, really. Sunday was Mother's Day. We went to church. No problems with Dusty this Sunday. We did come home after church and went back later on to eat and to watch a movie. And then the movie was okay. We went to see Mortal Kombat. It wasn't bad. It wasn't the best movie. My son calls it a popcorn movie. So we did that. Then Monday, had to go and get the puppy some distilled water. She's still on distilled water. I don't know how long she'll have to be that. Maybe for the rest of her life. I don't know. Anyway, that's what the vet put her on, distilled water. So she's on distilled water. So I had to go to town and get some of that and run some other errands. I did get the sweet potatoes transplanted Monday. And on Tuesday was a great, beautiful day. I spent the whole day out in the garden, watering the greenhouses, which I've been doing every day. We got the po beans planted in there, and they're coming up. The other beans, the bush beans, have not come up yet. The corn has not come up yet. They're still there. The seeds are there. I checked and everything. So there's no problem there. And I have not seen this snake for this past week. I don't know if it doesn't like me coming in watering or what, but I have not seen it. I did harvest the turnips and roast those and froze those, so they're ready to be put into stews and soups this winter. And I will plant a second. I've got some more to harvest that we're not quite ready yet. Once those are harvested, I'll plant more and keep those succession planting of those. And I planted the more po beans outside and weeded the strawberries and the asparagus. Did not get the asparagus again this year. I did put a trellis over them. It's every year I go, I'm gonna get asparagus. The asparagus grows so doggone fast that if you don't get out there and keep up with it, you don't get any. And I saw it peeping up through the ground, and I'll go back out in a couple days and get it. A couple days turned into a week, and by that time it was 2 or 3 feet high in ferns. So I did not get the asparagus again this year, but it's trellised nicely, better than usual. One of my trellises that I put over that does have a broken leg. It got damaged in the storm, so I have to figure out a brace for it, probably put a rebarb next to it and zip tie it or something like that, or see if I can find another replacement tube. Anyway, the asparagus and all the strawberries patches, 3 beds, are weeded. The lemon balm bed is weeded, and I weeded another bed and planted po beans and bush beans in it. So I did all that Tuesday, plus watered everything. And I was planning on working in the garden on Wednesday. I had every intention to spend the whole day. I had it planned. The whole day was going to be my day. He was going to go to town. I was going to just stay home. I took Dusty out like I usually do for 2 hours in the morning. And we were out for about an hour. And across the field there, they started spraying. And it was a windy day. And the very first pass, we could smell the chemicals. It took my breath away. I grabbed the Dusty solution, took her inside, and decided that we were not going to be working in the garden because the garden is right behind those cars. And I decided, nope, not going to work in that with that spray and not being able to breathe right. So I went to town with my husband, and we just had time together, which was nice. By the time we got home, it was time to feed these guys and got all the animals taken care of, and feed the boys and get them off to their various places that they were going. So that was Wednesday. on Thursday, nope, gotta go get her ball. It's out of bounds. On Thursday, I had her out for about 2 hours. There you go. I had her out for 2 hours in the morning, and then we had to get ready to go to Columbus. And we left a little early so we could stop and do some things that we needed to do on the way up there, and then spend some time at Columbus while Chris was in his meeting. So that was Thursday. Then on Friday they called for storms. So I took Dusty out in the morning and tried to get as much of her 2 hours as I could in before the rain started. And my husband worked on cleaning up the trees that have fallen in back. We had a lot of trees falling, and he's been working almost constantly on getting, there's noise behind me. He's been working constantly on getting these trees cleaned up. And she's still on a short leash because of the wood piles and the trees out there. He's got most of that one pretty much. We do have this wood pile yet that we need to get rid of before I can put her back. Her tie out is right there, right about there. So it's right next to the pole. We have a tie out here too. So I have 2 tie outs, so it's no big deal. So she'll be glad to get back on the longer leash, I'm sure. Well, Friday turned out to be a pretty day after all, and I had her out for about 2 hours, and then I worked in the garden, got the tomato trellis weeded, and with the help of my husband, we got the tomatoes, outside tomatoes, planted. I have to let them grow up a little bit, and before I can run the string to stake them, but at least they're up, they're planted. I still have the ones inside to do, inside the greenhouse, but that was the major one that I was really kind of dreading. That's a 24-foot bed, raised bed that needed a weed because I didn't cover it this winter, and it was full of weeds. It was a mess. But we got that done, and then we went to town and picked up the Jeep and brought it home. And I had to go and actually buy 4 green pepper plants because my green pepper plants, new seeds, just did not germinate. I don't know what the problem was with them, but they didn't do it. So anyway, I got 4 pepper plants. I'm going to try planting some more seeds downstairs and see if I can get a late start on them, and hopefully still get this. Other peppers are not doing as well either. They're pretty small yet for the size. But anyway, on Saturday we got our much needed rain. Rain doesn't seem to bother her any. She's out here playing in it. I'm sitting out here watching her because, like I said, she is an intact female, and don't want to take any chances of her getting hooked up with a male dog. So I watch her whenever I take her outside. Stay out here with her the whole time she's out here playing. And watching for lightning and stuff. And if it starts lightning or something, she will come in immediately. But Saturday, it's just much needed rain. Nice and soft. Doesn't seem to bother her any. She's enjoying playing in it. And like I said, I will go out after she's done playing. She gets 2 hours of playtime out here. After that, then I will go and put the tomatoes into the below greenhouse and get that completely planted. So, that has been our week. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, everybody.